everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on OKKO, Let's Be Heroes. Now, what can I say about the show? It is definitely pretty good. Now, the premise of OKKO, Let's Be Heroes takes place in a kind of future or so where basically heroes, villains and that exist and have these super abilities, powers and other things. And you are introduced to KO, who was originally voiced by the same actress who voiced Kid Goku in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball GT. In the later episodes, he's voiced by someone else. You've got Rad, who is kind of like your muscle-bound alien, kind of jock character, who's voiced by the creator of OKKO, Let's Be Heroes. Enid is like your typical girl, who is laid back, less stressed, and doesn't take her job seriously. Her voice actress had played in certain anime roles, and even voiced April in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, Mutants in Manhattan. Now, KO mainly works at the Bodega system, all known as Lakewood Power Plaza Turbo, where him, Enid, and Rad have to deal with Boxman, who is your typical main villain, and also voiced by Jim Cummins. With Boxman is that he's determined to destroy the plaza in any way, either by robots, weaponry, and so on. So he entrusts his robotic children, who are meant to be portrayed as teenagers. You've mainly got Daryl, who's kind of a bit of a Melvin, and kind of like your typical stereotyped nerdy guy. You've got Shannon, voiced by the same actress who voiced Charmcaster in Ben 10, and also voiced Starfire in the two Teen Titan films. She's like your typical badass chick. And you got Jeffro, who's kind of like the more ground unit sort of type, but his only phrase is, "I am Jeffro." Also, you've got other robots that are added in later, such as Raymond, who's kind of like your typical main villain who will show off, has a affection to roses, and acts kind of like your typical over-the-top main villain. And you got Michaela, who's kind of like a animal robotic creature, who's voiced by the same actress who voiced Indy, and who also voices Rika in Digimon Season 3. Now, pretty much with OKKO, Let's Be Heroes, it's like saying, what if the world of SpongeBob had this kind of similar premise? Because the place where KO works is quite similar to the Krusty Krab. And you've got Boxmore, which is the show's version of the Chum Bucket. What's also great about OKKO is mainly how we got cameos from Final Fantasy, and the return of the same actor who voiced Kwame in Captain Planet, and Captain Planet himself appearing in this, minus the other Planeteers, due to the fact some of them are doing other works, or mainly retired, and so on. What's also interesting about OKKO, Let's Be Heroes, is that the characters have these power cards, which has the hero on it, or villain, and their power stats, which are either high, low, or minus. Now, I definitely would hope to see more of OKKO, Let's Be Heroes, and also hope to see some of the other robots that didn't appear in the TV show, like Raymond and Gaston, also like Sarah, and it'll be interesting to see what voice actors would work for them, and to see what else they can do. Now, the animation isn't too bad. I give it some credit because I can tell that it's meant to be the first season, but it does show that later on the animation does prove better. Now, what I think of OKKO, it is definitely a pretty good show, and it shows that Cartoon Network are trying to fix things minus the reboots like Ben 10 and Powerpuff Girls, I definitely think OKKO, Steven Universe, We Bare Bears, and Amazing Royal Gumball are trying to fix things a bit slowly. So what do I think? Definitely a good show, definitely worth watching. So I give it a good thumbs up. Still good and still right. So Comic Reviewer here, signing out.